Hilton teenager charged in a crash that killed her friend will avoid jail. Brianna Scarpulla was charged with criminally negligent homicide and reckless driving for the death of Paige Smith. Paige was a passenger in Scarpulla's car and was killed in the crash last June in Greece. Kayla Green joins us live now from the Hall of Justice. Kayla, what happened in court today?
Yeah, Maureen, Scarpulla took a one-year interim probation deal for both charges. And the assistant district attorney told me today that he's been in contact with the victim's family since he took on this case in January. And that plea deal was reached with their support. It was an emotional day in court for both families as they continue to recover from the crash last year that changed their lives forever. The assistant district attorney says it's difficult to even begin to try to resolve something like this through the criminal justice system.
When I walked in today, the defendant was sitting next to the victim's mother. They've known each other for years. This is the sort of tragedy that unfortunately will affect all of them for the rest of their lives.
He says Brianna Scarpulla was going 70 miles per hour in a 35 on June 10th, 2018. According to prosecutors, she was trying to get the attention of another car when she went into the oncoming traffic lane. She lost control of her car. The crash killed Scarpulla's best friend, Paige Smith. The two were both cheerleaders and seniors at Hilton High School at the time.
I would hope that, the message that any of this sends is loud and clear from the loss of life that we're seeing in a case like this. And you hope that people see something tragic like this, and if it, is the sort of thing that shakes them into behaving more responsibly, we hope that that's all it takes.
Scarpulla will be on interim probation for the next year, and if all goes well between now and then, she'll then be back in court for sentencing. At that time, she'll have the chance to ask to have the criminally negligent homicide charges dropped, in which case she would then only be charged with the reckless driving, which would carry 2 more years of probation. Maureen?
All right, Kayla, thank you. We should also mention that Scarpulla's next court date is June 18th of next year, and at that time, she could also have the chance to get youthful offender status. The prosecutor says if that happens, the case would then be sealed.